One of the items discussed in the virtual Fall General Assembly of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops this week was the Vatican's report into former U.S. Cardinal Theodore McCarrick. McCarrick was laicized last year following decades of sexual abuse of minors and seminarians. In the wake of the Holy See's report, the USCCB called for prayer, fasting, and reform. But one church leader is seeking something else. He wants information on McCarrick's possible financial misconduct. Joining us now is Bishop Michael Olson, the head of the Diocese of Fort Worth in Texas. Your Excellency, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. So tell us, why do you feel it's important to have more information on McCarrick's financial transactions, and what specifically are you hoping to learn?
Well, I'm not the only one with these questions. These are questions that the faithful are putting to me and to other bishops to try to address here in the local church. These questions that arise is that whenever we have incidents of sexual misconduct, frequently financial misconduct is not far behind. In the case of McCarrick, the report does say that he spent a lot of money, gave a lot of gifts, but it doesn't say who received that money, what organization, what cleric received that money, and knowing that will help us to change the system into greater accountability and responsibility. It would articulate what was done with the money, why was it given, why was it offered. This is not just an issue within the church itself, but of course McCarrick traveled in other circles worldwide, in businesses and high finance, as well as international relations. And so it's important that for the sake of our integrity as a church, as the Holy Father wants us to eradicate sexual abuse, that we take care of this, that will help to destroy the environment where this can endure.
What impact or benefit do you think this will have for the faithful when it comes to restoring trust and healing?
What are you referring to specifically? The report?
As far as coming out with more information on financial transactions.
Well, I think it will help to restore the faithful, because there's a sense of a firm purpose of amendment that follows an expression of contrition. It's not unlike what was produced in the report on Bishop Bransfield, where amounts of money were released, who received it. Bishops were able to give an explanation as to why that was, and they've been able to move forward and begin moving forward in the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston. I think the same could apply here in this case.
Your Excellency, are there other members of the USCCB who share your concerns and would like a deeper dive into former Cardinal Theodore McCarrick's financial dealings?
Well, discussions within the conference are just beginning. You know, we just received the report just about a week ago, and so the conversations are just starting as far as what is our accountability and what is our responsibility as members of the hierarchy in the Church in the United States. I think Archbishop Gomez gave that answer in the press conference at the end of the day on Monday. You know, that it's just, we're still just digesting it and we're discussing it, and you know, in a spirit of gratitude to the Holy Father for permitting this investigation to go forward.
I want to switch gears just a little bit. What were your main takeaways from the USCCB Fall General Assembly?
The overall assembly? There were challenges with its virtual presentation, in the sense we didn't get really a chance to visit with each other outside of the meetings. In some ways it was more efficient, just because we were better prepared, I think, in the meetings going forward. I think we adjusted well to the technology of it. I think Archbishop Gomez's closing remarks regarding the pastoral situation involving Mr. Biden, both as a Catholic and as the president-elect, as far as how do we address him as a Catholic first in our responsibility as shepherds, and then also in his role as president. And I think the proactive approach of the conference is a good start on that.
Well, Your Excellency, thank you so much for coming on. We really do appreciate your time. Bishop Michael Olson, the head of the Diocese of Fort Worth in Texas. Thank you again.
Thank you.